Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I am doing my week ahead spread. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I always do the energy, obstacle, and advice for the week, and then I go ahead and pull it ahead of time, and I look over it intuitively, and then once I'm on camera, I go over my thoughts on it, and then I go to the book and see what the book says. So this week I am using, if it's any shocker, my brand new Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Torian. And I may do some clarification cards with my new second edition Oracle of Echoes by Anna Torian. It's all about Anna today. So these are the bags. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah. So anyway, let's get into it. So for the energy of the week, I pulled the Eight of Cups, and that is just a stunning image. And I often picture, when I see this particular card, I often see, I can't remember the name of the movie. I can't remember the actress's name, but she's like burnt the car up walking away from a toxic relationship, and she basically blew the car up. I feel that in this card. Like, she's got this fierce look on her face, like, I'm done. I'm walking away. And I'm taking my dignity with me. I've had enough. And I love this fierceness I feel in this card for the energy for the week, that she's done with old things and she's ready for a new adventure. And I love that. She's done with things that don't help her. Hold on one second. Okay, and so for the obstacle of the week, I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. And as soon as I pulled this card, I saw, I heard the word crucifixion. It's almost like you're sacrificing yourself, for the greater good. And I just love that. He is the tree though, and that's what I kind of felt with that, like you're sacrificing yourself for the greater good. But at the same time, there's this, a tree can grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, and there's unlimited potential with that, to just continue to grow. So I kind of like that duality feeling I was feeling there. But for it being the obstacle, of course, the first thing I would see is the negative side of it. And to me, it is a card in the negative aspect. You could think of it as stunted growth, or, well, that would sum it up, really. There's something in the way that's stunting the growth of your potential there. And I kind of like that. And my dog is just being weird today. So for the obstacle, I have the King of Cups. And you see the waves. It looks like he's fighting the storm, but he's very cool, calm, and collected in his face. He's just like, yeah, we got this. And that's what I feel with the cups. I rarely pull the cups, and it's funny because I pulled two in this 3-card spread. Because I'm not a very emotional person. So, just the fact that he's all about, there's this balance here. And again, to me, since 2020 started, I've been getting this balance act, and you could even get that here, where there's this balance that needs to happen, needs to take place, in order for you to be able to have this kind of freedom to be able to walk away from a situation. So yeah. What I see in this card. Now let me go ahead and read from the book, because in the book, if you guys watched my walkthrough of this deck yesterday, in the book she actually talks about the images and what's going on, and then she'll give the negative and positive aspect of the card. So for the Eight of Cups, if I can find the cups, Eight of Cups, I passed it. It says she's had enough. First thing off, She's had enough. The woman pictured in the card is tossing her cup and leaving it all behind. She is moving on and leaving behind a rundown cabin and all of her belongings with it. There is no sadness in her eyes, only determination and courage. A sense of freedom grows inside with every step she takes. Wow, and I was picking that up on this card. That's awesome. The Eight of Cups is the card of moving on from a situation or place that is no longer bringing you joy. It's the start of a new journey, one that will not be easy since you're now starting from scratch. Nonetheless, it can be an interesting one full of new possibilities. Whether it's an actual trip or an inner journey is for you to decide. One thing is for sure, an old cycle is closing and a new one is beginning. It takes a long time for us to admit when something is not working for us. Perhaps we've outgrown a career or a relationship. Change is never easy and the unknown is scary. However, you know very well that this change is inevitable and it is coming. Wow. Powerful. I love that card. Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. The Seat of Pentacles corresponds to the element Earth, wanting to form a bridge between the soil that sustains us and all living things. I chose an image that focuses on the absolute dependency of survival. The card depicts a branching tree in the shape of a man. Its roots tunnel deep underground, drawing nourishment and life from the earth's fecundity. I don't know that word. The branches are heavy with ripe fruit, signifying prosperity and abundance. The Ace of Pentacles is all about building a strong financial foundation. When the Ace of Pentacles surfaces in your reading, it often brings with it some sort of financial opportunity. Since it is the first card of the Seat of Pentacles, we need to understand that this only demonstrates potential. You will still have to put the work to actualize it. And I did say the word potential there. This is a time to launch new financial or commercial opportunities. The Ace of Pentacles may also indicate a career change or promotion. If, however, your question was about a romance, the Ace of Pentacles points to a serious, long-term relationship. Wow. Never would have got that from that. And the King of Cups. Let's see what he has to say. Going back to the cups. Oh. Though the ship lists dangerously to one side, the King of Cups stands tall and majestic, assured in his ability to safeguard his crew and their craft. Though the murky waters swirl and thrash about him, he remains poised. And that's what I said. And self-controlled. While the heaving waters are not to be taken lightly, he and his trustworthy crew have navigated harsher seas before. He stands as one who has ridden the waves of the emotions timelessly and understands their strengths and weaknesses intimately. He is lord over his feelings, master of his emotions. Wow. And that's what I was picking up from that. When the King of Cups appears as a person in your life, he can take the form of someone who is caring and thoughtful. He may show up as a wise counselor or an emotionally intelligent friend. This person naturally knows what to say and when to say it. He can comfort others with a well-placed word or a gentle, loving touch. When this card appears in the oracles of your spread, it can also bring a period when you yourself will demonstrate certain qualities that the King of Cups possess. For instance, you might be less reactive under pressure and better able to keep things in perspective. Wow. I hope so. So let's pull a card. I do want to get a little bit more clarification on the King of Cups. And with this deck, the second edition of Oracle of Echoes, also by Anna Torian. Can we just talk about these backs? Wow. Gorgeous. So, anything else we can tell me about the King of Cups for this spread? Let go. Really? Actually, they pulled out, those two fell out together. And this is why I love this deck. This was the first card I ever pulled from the first edition of this deck, and it's been the running theme of my life for the last 2 years. Let go. Let go of what doesn't benefit you. Let go. Stop holding on to things that do not emotionally, physically, mentally support you. And I think that's quite fitting for this. And then the limitless, it's the same as this. You have unlimited potential. You just have to get off your butt and do it. I love that. It's almost like it's the same messages in the first two cards. It's crazy. And then of course, it makes sense with the King of Cups being emotionally stable. Despite the storm going on, he's sure-footed in his thinking and his emotions, and he's wow, that's crazy. And I love the look of these with that. That's amazing. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great afternoon. Bye.